Christine Sabahan, the mother of Asher Lebowski, has had enough of the powerful forces on Guam who have kept her and others from seeking justice and accountability for the death of her son, and many others to medical malpractice and negligence. For the past 2.5 years, Ms. Sabahan has mourned silently and watched as Asher Dean's father stood on sidewalks protesting, testified before senators, and waged a relentless war against seemingly corrupt medical industry on the island. Following an announcement by Speaker Therese Terlahi that her legislation, Bill number 112, to finally reform the law that makes it impossible for everyday people to seek justice against malpractice. Several doctors have become vocal against it. Ms. Sabahan decided to break her silence. She wrote a heartbreaking plea to the 15 members of the 36th Guam legislature to put justice and the rights of the poor and the middle class ahead of the corruption that has plagued Guam for so long. The following is the text of her letter, sent Thursday morning to senators. Dear Honorable Guam Senator, I am the mother of Asher Dean Sabahan Lebowski. I live in the Philippines. I have kept my torment private for 2.5 years. It's not my way to speak out, and keeping to myself seems what makes others happy. I do have much to say, and I want to speak with you. I can no longer stop myself. I won't write and talk about Asher now, as I can't without getting upset too much. I wasn't going to speak at all until I read what your Guam doctor said in your newspaper and online. I think protecting all of your Guam babies and children is more important than protecting doctors. I don't get it. How can this even be discussed? How can people think their babies are not as important as these doctors? I was told that if I live there, that doctors can hurt my children by negligence, especially if poor, and I must accept it. After they hurt your babies, then the people can't stop them from seeing other babies and doing the same. Is this true? Do you allow this? In Philippines, you can't do that. How can a mother stop it? Shame on the people who allow this to happen. It's so hard for me to imagine this. Asher wanted to be a fireman. Maybe he would have saved lives. Maybe your children who died from mistake would have saved lives. We will not know that, as the law favors the rich and kicks the poor. Please change the law to allow parents like me to find out what happened to our children. Don't send us away because we can't pay arbitration and can't do anything for you, and no words to fight with doctors. We even have more rights here in the Philippines. Save a life by blaming those who hurt us, so they don't hurt anyone again. Change the law to the new law, 112. I miss Asher so much. Watching these doctors escape from killing or hurting Guam babies or anyone breaks my heart. It's rich versus poor. Sincerely, Christine Sabahan.
Speaker Therese Terlahi, what a heartbreaking letter, first of all.
I feel her pain.
Speaker Therese Terlahi has scheduled informational briefings. I believe June 23rd is the first one, and then public hearings on July, I want to say 7 and 13, if I'm not mistaken. We'll get the dates for you. On Bill number 112. Bill number 112 is the 36th Guam legislature's effort to reform the medical malpractice